Hi everyone and welcome to Wing It Wednesdays, the show where I talk about life as a food blogger while cooking up something super casual and having the occasional existential crisis. And today, while I attempt to make a simple mango, coconut milk and sago pudding, spoiler alert, turned out great, I'm going to tell you the number one thing that will make you a successful blogger or influencer, although I hate that word, it's just turned into something a little dirty and disingenuous. Anyway, nobody ever talks about this in how to grow a following tutorials. So I'll tell you right now that to be a good blogger, you need to know and love the thing you want to blog about. Bloody obvious, right? Or maybe it's paradoxically unobvious because people assume it's so obvious they don't talk about it, so people don't think about it, if that makes sense. Just going quickly back to what I'm actually cooking here, I've got my bowl of sago, which is actually a starch which comes from various tropical palm trees, but you can use mini tapioca as well. I've got my salt, sugar, mango coconut milk, and the green things are pandan leaves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil the sago in hot water until just a little bit of white remains in the middle, and then I'm going to boil the coconut milk with the pandan leaf, sugar, salt and mango. Pandan leaves are usually very long, but I happen to have some chopped up stored in my freezer from a past project, so waste not, want not. Anyway, let's get back to today's topic about being a blogger. All people want to do right now is cut straight to the blowing up part. And all of these how to become an Instagram / YouTube / insert platform here star all go straight into things like make sure your video isn't blurry and is shot clearly, and make sure you're using the right keywords for search engine optimization, and even just make stuff that people want to see. But what about what you want? The best content creators are the best because they love what they do. Of course, a big part of their success comes from others loving what they do, but if you're literally only doing stuff that others want, but your heart isn't in it, you're going to burn out super quickly. Heck, you might even burn out when you're doing something you love if you forget to take breaks, but imagine how much faster you will if you're constantly pushing out stuff you yourself don't find joy in. Also, people are pretty smart. They'll be able to tell if you only care about clout over content, so that's not a great idea. Please excuse me for a second while I struggle with my super short pandan leaves. Don't do what I did and chop them up. Keep them long so they're easier to tie in knots. This is excruciating to watch. You can practically see the cogs turning in my brain. Okay, while we wait for genius over here to figure the leaves out, let's talk about what got me into food blogging. I first started my Instagram page in 2014, just as a place to post my home-baked cakes alongside my recipe blog. But it slowly evolved to general food reviews. It took me 6 years to get to 10,000 followers because I didn't and still don't really care about growth. I didn't reach out to brands and I still don't. I didn't do follow for follows and I still don't. I didn't ask other bloggers for shout outs and I still don't. But slowly but surely I grew. Meanwhile, I've seen a few other newer bloggers being super aggressive in their approach to growth, hitting 10k in under a year, but then either slowing down immensely or disappearing altogether as soon as they do. Sure, you can get results quickly, but it's often just not a sustainable way of doing things. When you start dreading planning your next post instead of looking forward to it, you know something's gone wrong. And blogging should be for fun. Huge respect to people who set up a blog with the sole mind of doing it for business and gaining money. It is another avenue to make money, of course, but isn't the whole point of setting up your own business even then, so that you can be your own boss and do something you love? By the way, right now you might be a bit confused as to why I'm being so damn pernickety about what pieces of mango to put into the coconut milk to boil. And that's because I'm thinking about it from an Instagrammer's mind. I'm saving the nice looking pieces as garnishes for the end. Trade secrets. You might have also noticed that I've kept one leaf of pandan behind. Again, pretty garnish. And in case you were wondering, no, I don't blog full time. I have a regular Monday to Friday 9 to 6 job. Would I like to blog full time? I don't know. I really enjoy it as a hobby, and I'm crazy enough to spend so much time on it, and have been spending so much time on it since 2012 technically, because I've been doing it before I started Instagram. But would I do it full time? Possibly. Actually, scratch that, probably. You could probably just hear my alarm going off in the background just now, and that was my alarm for waiting for some sourdough bread to proof. See, I'm constantly cooking and making stuff, and I love food. I'm very food motivated, and I love talking about food and taking pictures of food, so yeah, I would totally do it full time. But at the moment, I'm not really making money from it, so day job it is. Now the Sago is just about done. There's still a bit of a white dot in the middle of each, which you're not going to get rid of, so don't worry. And I'm just going to rinse it with some cold water. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way of doing this, but no matter what I do, there's always a little bit stuck to the pan, so this is just how I do it, through a sieve, and then I scrape it into a bowl and divide it with the coconut milk into separate serving bowls. And that's pretty much it for your Sago pudding. So are you considering setting up a YouTube account or an Instagram account, or just a general web blog? What's holding you back? I think you should just start. Don't take it seriously. Have an opportunity to experiment a bit with your styles and have fun with it. That's the main thing, otherwise there's no point. Or even do take it seriously. It's totally your choice. As long as you start, that's the main thing. Remember, you won't get anywhere if you don't start something, and there's always room for growth along the way. But remember, the most important thing you need to do first, above everything else, is decide exactly what you want to blog about. Once you decide on that, then it can be all systems go. Go for it. And don't worry too much about saturated markets. We'd never get anywhere if we never did anything because, someone else has already done it. You know something that no one else does, and it might be really small, and it might be really key to changing or improving someone's life, and you never know what that might be. So just give it a go. Haha, I'm just about done with plating up my puds. Getting my nice pretty mango. I can't explain the little shake I did there, the little shaky shake. I really don't know what the point was of that. But yep, placing my pretty mango in the centre. I just haphazardly drop some pieces in a moment, which kind of ruins my whole floating island of mango in the centre effect. But you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. I must say, recording like this in real time, well, in normal time, is really weird for me because I usually only record in one of two ways: hyperlapse or in slow motion, which is my signature for Instagram. I never really do anything at a normal speed like a normal person, although I think I've completely forgotten how to be a normal person, full stop, to be honest. The good news is my mango sago pudding is looking good. So if you're thinking about creating an Instagram page or starting a YouTube channel, think about what you want to create first. Then you can focus on how to do it well. Thanks for watching and or listening. I hope you enjoyed today's video and found something in it useful. You can find all the ingredients that I used today listed below, as well as a link to my Instagram page. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like more of these videos. Comment down below if you'd like me to talk about anything in particular about blogging, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, be nice, and have a good week.